you want me to get Brayden?
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the delay there. I can see we're back on live now. There was a bit of an issue there. I'm not too sure what happened. Some technical difficulties. Obviously, we're not too sure where it cut out. But if you missed it, Belinda Summerhill hit a lovely triple to the fence out between centre and right, and then scored home on a hit from Rebecca Castlefang. And this is now the top of the second half. The top of the second just totally flying out to arguably to right field, but Alyssa Commons a bit greedy. Called out Tara Cox saying, no, this is mine. Up to that now, the DP, Rosalind Hendy.
And I realised that when we restarted the live stream, I didn't turn my microphone back on, so me apologising just got completely set aside. Sorry for the delay in the live stream there, ladies and gentlemen. We did have some technical difficulties that we've all sorted out. I don't know how much of it you missed, but we're up now to the DP, Rosalind Hendy, who's just struck out. So that's 2 outs now. Our sincerest apologies. Hoping that maybe someone can let us know if they saw the great hit by Belinda Somerville. And I don't think they did. Belinda Somerville hit an absolute bomb out to the in-between centre and right field. Hit to the fence, scored a stand-up triple, and then a hit from Rebecca Castlefang brought her home. Up to bat now is the catcher for Victoria, Kylie Bracey.
She's fielded it well. Her feet were straddling the line. The ball was in foul territory, so foul. And Rosie missed that. And hits the foul.
Bracey, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And hit in, right to Castlefang's taken the bounce, had to use her chest to stop the ball. Earlier in the week, the grounds had become quite muddy and wet, and the bounce was a little bit different. We weren't able to play the first day, and we weren't able to use the Diamond 1 for the second day as well, which became the new first day. She's managed to keep that down and to stay down over it. Had to use her body to help stop it down, and just not able to get it. Quite a hard hit to come into you. Now up to bat with 2 out is Sarah Wickins, the pitcher. And a runner's come in for Bracey, taking advantage of that steal. And I think the very happy with a hit, and pitcher Suzanne Fairhurst gone over. They know each other. Runners come in for Wickins because there's 2 out. First base, Danielle Ramadan has come in now. Diamondside Sporting Goods. Come on, Victoria. I'll make sure I don't say that too loudly, given that I am on New South Wales soil. And foul off. Oh, call for strike. 2 on Ramadan now. No balls. Sue Fairhurst has the opportunity to move it around. Doesn't have to try and sucker her in. She'll do a change-up. Is she going to pitch it off? Nope. And a nice hit. Bit of foul off for Ramadan. Staying alive in the box. Another foul. Ramadan staying alive in here. She's got 1 runner in scoring position. And retires the side there. Again, Vic unable to score. And now we're going down into the bottom of the second inning. New South Wales hoping to get another run in. It's always nice to build on what you've got. You don't ever want to become complacent, because, you know, all it takes is something little, something big, an injury, a bad bounce, and the wind can change, and next thing you know, you're not so safe in that lead anymore. Both these teams really strong with their batting and fielding. Shannon Dowing. Come on, Danny. Staying in there, Danny. She did. It was a good turn at bat. Leading off now for New South Wales. The 32. The catcher, Leah Bradley. Ooh. I'm not too sure what happened for Bradley. She's hit it into herself. That hurts. We'll just move a bit away. Just because it's quite painful, and she's coming back now. Bradley staying alive. Fouls behind. Lots of loud voices from both sides. It's great to see. Okay. Plate umpire Kerry Franklin says nope. Victoria a bit disappointed, but they're only able to see from their angle. And a hard hit down the foul line. I was wondering if anyone in the chat can let us know. Can you hear our spectators just below the mic for the ambient mic outside? If you can hear them chatting. Some New South Wales supporters, friends in the side. Particularly if they've said anything funny, I'd like to let them know that they're heard. Bradley staying alive here with a full count. Wickins making something happen. Has to here. See what Bracey's called in. Another foul. Aaron Jessup, yes. So, Aaron, the question is, should I tell them that you can hear them? I don't know what they're saying. I can hear a murmuring, but the microphone out there is a bit harder. Shannon Downing, no, can't hear them. Okie dokie. Oh, it's a hard hit down the left. It's gone into foul. I can't see if it's... I think it's gone into foul territory, and ground court unable to get there. Quite a lot of distance for her to travel too, though, so... And they've just come off the previous game, so they should all still be warm. It was running pretty hard, but yeah. She wants Bradley to get in there again and give her another shot, but nope. Bradley Give some applause to pitcher Sarah Wickins, acknowledging the tough pitching. Oh, what a great slide there from Bradley. As she's come around the side there, you wouldn't be able to see it due to the angle, but as she slid down, she's kept her arm out and has grabbed the edge of the base. So she not only has been able to kind of avoid the chance of a tag, avoided the risk of running into the fielder, but then been able to use that so that she can go hard and then go, and it's deep, it's center, is it going over? Oh, she's just missed it. Carly Hossack's just missed it, and New South Wales will score their second run. Alyssa Commons, second base, stand-up double. It was a great hit. It's gone really, really deep. Carly Hossack had done the absolute best she could to kind of get there, but just unable to. Up to bat now is third bases, Katie Gaynor. Still none out. And New South Wales has been dominating this competition throughout the week. I don't think have they had any losses? They haven't had a single loss the whole day. It would be quite the upset for Victoria to get them. Oh, and that's hard, but it's right to Ramadan. Cummins has moved to third, so she's put her closer to the position, but unfortunately, the skill of Ramadan ready for that. She was down low, ready to stop it, and immediately get up to get to her base. Now up to bat, left fielders, Lisa Kasaklang. New South Wales haven't lost a game in 3 years. Oh. It's a foul tip. Alyssa Cummins on third there, hoping, wanting to have an opportunity to run home. Cummins also does triathlons and stuff, so very fit. It's one of those really annoyingly fit people who likes to run. Oh, it's hard, and it's foul. The change of pace there from Wickins, trying to get Kasaklang. She's had to poke at it, and it's gone foul. You can see from up here, even it was slow, but there was an incredible amount of spin on that ball, and you could see it move from here. And they got her. Up to bat now. Right field's Kira Cox. Cox looking for an opportunity. I don't think anyone out here knows that strike zone better than her. She is an internationally ranked umpire. She did the gold medal match at the last Olympics. So if there's anyone that's going to question anything, maybe she's the one who knows everything back to front. There's years and years of dedication to the sport. 2 strikes. Okay, 2. So at the end of the second innings, New South Wales in the lead, 2 runs to zip. Can start to see the grandstand starting to fill up. More New South Wales supporters coming in. You can probably see a few of them parked out on the mound out the back, getting choice positions for the games. There's some signage. I can see out in over the left field fence. There's someone's face there. They've got a big kind of one of those big cardboard boards where they've plastered on the big blown up photo of someone's face. I'm not too sure who it is. It's absolutely hilarious though because it keeps shaking like it's a giant bobblehead. It's pretty funny. First up to bat, the left fielder, Melanie Grandcourt. I've got to make sure I say Grandcourt and not Grandercourt. Some of the players from VIC pointed out that they'd heard me saying Grandercourt. It just seemed to roll off my tongue a lot better and they thought it was hilarious. And I said, oh, I apologise because I've got quite a few of the names wrong with the pronunciation. And I was assured that it was actually hilarious to see me struggle, which is great. Fouls off. Last 3 years of comps have been in New South Wales. Yes, they go through periods where it is, and it's weird that, well, not weird, but it's the catch-22 of having a comp in New South Wales. They do this series, and they do it in winter. And they don't do it in Queensland in winter. No, they do it here in winter. Might as well be doing it down in Tasmania in winter. So don't get drowned out. You should have seen the diamonds on leading up to it, and the competitions that were due to occur before this national championship. They all got called off as well. So, but yes, please forward all comments to Softball Australia for that. Oh, it's a great hit up the middle, just tucked onto the grass. That's a very hard get for anyone. What a beautiful hit. And Melanie Grandcourt on base. Up to bat now. Top of the lineup, Carly Hosek, the centre fielder. Just say GC. FYI present catcher for New South Wales and pitcher for Victoria are sisters. Oh, that's great. So Wickins and Bradley are related. Oh! Picked up by Gaynor, who's gone across, got the out, and moved Grandcourt, GC, into second. Bit of a collision there at first, but there's nothing soft about softball. Up now is second base is Stephanie Wolf. There's one out. Wolf's got ground court in scoring position. Aggressive lead off. Wolf being choosy. How's the side? Let's go cheesy. It ain't easy being cheesy. When it's cheesy, it goes down easy. Oh, I should have been a dad. Pops up and it's gone right over the back of the grandstand. And fouls away again. Wolf still in here, wanting to make something happen. Oh, she's hit it hard. Into centre. Very talented Belinda Somerville's caught that and immediately looked at ground court standing there on second saying, I dare you to run. I'm going to ping you at third if you try to go. 2 out now. And short stops. Nikki Benbow up to bat. Cheesy, that's Carly. Haha, Steph is grubby. Presenter, what is your name? My name is Emily. Emily Sterling. If you ever want to do some complaints, you can. Please don't. And they queried whether or not Benbow swung, and she did. It's just popped out of Bradley's glove there. She's hit it. The speed that Fairhurst is chucking them down. It's not uncommon for some of these catches to... I remember from some of the other tournaments for Masters that one of the catchers in particular, she left that tournament with a bruised hand following catching to Sue Fairhurst. Someone's making their way to the booth. I'm wondering if I'm going to get in trouble. Did I say something? Another strikeout, retires the side. And New South Wales have continued to shut out Victoria, denying them the opportunity for a run. Currently with 2 runs under their belt, they're going to want to increase it. Okay, I don't have complaints. Thanks, I was just wondering. Go Vic. Thank you, Michaela. I saw that she was coming to the booth, but to say that there's been a compliment made about me. Oh my God, I feel special. And a request to keep up the dad jokes. That's all right, I live for them. And that's why, although if I was a dad, they wouldn't be jokes. They wouldn't be dad jokes. They're just jokes when you become a dad. It's only dad jokes when you're not a dad. And then you become one and you're just cheesy. Coming up to bat. Oh, I missed that. Is that... I think that's Belinda. Yeah, Belinda Somerville up to bat. Lead off. Strong batter, strong fielder. She had that great take earlier out at centre field and Ded Grandcourt, who was looking to see if she could run, telling her absolutely not. Nope. Another shout out to Sarah Wickins here, pitching her guts out. I'm keen for a few more batters when Leah Bradley comes up, knowing now that they're sisters. Can you please shout out Kylie Cousins? It's her birthday. Happy birthday, Kylie Cousins. Oh, she made it. She made it. She's going to be really happy with that. You'll notice that the players for New South Wales, they have a extra arm sleeve that's quite thick. And what's in there is that instead of having to remember different kind of combinations, they can change it as often as they want. And you just have to look at the corresponding. No cover at first. She's running in, but she's going to get there in time. She's not going to make it in time. So Danielle Ramadan able to get back and beat Rebecca Casaclang to the base. However, does move Belinda Somerville to scoring position up at second. So yes, Kylie Cousins, it's her birthday. How old's Kylie? Is it a special birthday? Or are you trying to, is she quite young and you're trying to get her to pay attention to what's going on the screen? Because that's something my mum would do to me. Look, pay attention, they're going to say your name. Suddenly I'm all ears. My ball jokes are leaving my softball. Oh my God, what a hit! Is she got, oh, she's dropped it. That's such a hard hit and a hard get for the Grandcourt. Hosick's there. It's going to be easy stand-up double, and it builds the lead. Another run's come in. Belinda Somerville made it home. A very tough get for Grandcourt. It was too short for her to be able to keep her standing up, but not so far down that she was going to easily able to dive. It's kind of at that halfway point. And it's really difficult. Like, you have to make a decision so quickly too. What are you going to do with that? Up to bat now is first bases, Leanne Scott. She thought about it. They're going to check, did she go? They're going to ask? No, they're not. But kudos, and yell at anyone that would put that in the scorer sheet as a red error, because it's absolutely not. She's 21. Oh, okay. Happy 21st. My I've just seen somebody's turned and looked at me in the commentator box and just shook her head saying, she's not 21. Sometimes you can stay 21 forever. I know my mum did. Scott, still in here. Fairhurst is up at second. She's busy with the banter to notice. I think Sue just got up and just absolutely just crushed the first one she saw, which is what she will do. Oh, up and high over the, and that satisfying bang of it hitting the top of the grandstand. Can you tell us who the umpires, please? Still loving the screen. Loving the screen. Okay, so at the plate we have Kerry Franklin. At first base we have Matt Beach. Our second base umpire is Angela Broadbent, and our third base umpire is Jason Irvine, who have spent a lot of time this weekend. They're all volunteers. They all, even those who are local, get to leave their families and spend a week out and just basically spending their entire time shuffling between Blacktown International Sports Park and the local accommodation that they have. They don't get to come out and their visitors go out and see, you know, Sydney Harbour Bridge or whatever they wanted. They've come over here for a reason. Softball Australia has elected them. They actually have to apply. Oh, is Sue going to go? No, she's not. It's not a case of in some other tournaments, those of us that have been around for a while enough, we know that quite often when you enter a team, you have to enter an umpire as well when you're doing a lot of the local championships and tournaments and things. But when it comes to these kinds of games, you have to apply to be one of the umpires and you have to be selected. And you have to be an umpire of a considerable skill. You've got to be a minimum certain level. Oh, it's a whopper, but it's very high. But it's going to land in. Nobody was able to claim ownership. Oh, Scott's been caught. Fairhurst didn't run. Nope, she's good. She's good. Ramadan was too busy coming across near the pitcher. I don't think Scott's going to be super happy with that hit. But at the same time, you know, she's going to say, well, you know, it was still safe. So walk's as good as a run. Up to bat now, Leah Bradley, the catcher. So as I've been told, it's the pitcher batter combo of sisters. And I wonder how filthy is one going to be to the other? Do they get up after the game? Oh, smashed it. Leah Bradley saying, I know you're my sister, but I'm still going to crush you. That'd be fun dinner conversation after these games are done. Kerry Franklin is central. Yes, she's the plate umpire. Yep. It's popped up. Oh, it's going to go hit the grandstand again. There's another lost ball. Luckily, plate umpire Franklin has more in her bag. Staying alive. Wonder whether or not Wickins will just throw in some junk. Ooh, yeah. Trying to tempt Bradley. Knows her well enough though, I'd assume. Hard hit. It's foul. Oh, it's just hit just above our heads. Or my head. That's all right. I've copped a few balls in the head. I think it's pretty obvious to anyone listening. I do worry though, sometimes they do clear, like the speed and the spin of them, they get enough to go right over the top of the grandstand, and if you're at the other side there, you can hear the bang as it hits, but when sometimes you don't, because it completely clears it, and suddenly there's just this bouncing ball in front of your face. Bit of a fright. Bradley's still here. What a great turn at bat this is showing. Oh, they're laughing at each other now. She's like, oh, I can't believe I swung at that. And Wickins is saying, yeah, I can't believe you did either. What you doing? This is the showdown I live for. I'm not surprised they're a pitcher-catcher combination, though. If you got two sisters and one of them pitches, one of them catches, I mean, they would have grown up training together, I imagine. Oh, hard. It's been called fair. It's gone right down the line, all the way into the corner. Fairhurst is scoring. Scott's going to score. Coming in, there's a dive in at third. She's made it safe for a sliding triple and scores in 2. Just have time for a bit. Bradley just goes for a moment, just going to pull off the side for a little bit. She had to slide down here on her stomach. I don't know why she did that. There's a lot of stuff that can hurt when it gets hit, but definitely glad that we didn't catch that. She's just gestured to some spectators on the side. I think they're giving her a bit of lip, but that would have definitely hurt the belly coming in that slide face first. To each their own. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. No way. Especially the home plate. Especially if it's like got that little bit of a lip. You come in sliding with that little things get caught, man. I don't know anyone does it face first. I always did it on the side. And now I have a kind of a scar, like a permanent scar there from the amount of times that it ripped up the skin. Victoria's come out. Don't know if they've just got a question or I think they were querying whether or not that had been fair. So it had bounced fair territory and then it's coming in hard and flat. And so long as it, by the umpire's judgment, has actually crossed over the base, it doesn't matter if it then lands in foul territory, so long as it's bounced in and gone over the base where the base is. So there might have been a query there if that was actually over the base or whether or not it had gone foul. Jessica Chomley there at third. It was just so close to the base she wasn't able to stop it. And a nice softball to Nikki Benbow there at shortstop. 2 out now for and Bradley comes into it, some cheers and some high fives. Leanne Scott going in to run for her. Up to bat is Katie Gaynor. She's been playing third base this game. Sun's starting to set here. We're going to get into that, not fully set, but there's a spot where it hits in between the sections of a grandstand that comes along, and it's going to be a little bit before that sun gets in the face. Oh my God, what a hit! Oh, it's gone. One's bounced and it's hit the fence. Stand up double. What an excellent hit by Gaynor. Safe as houses for that one. Although I don't know if houses are really that safe anymore. Not in this economy. Left field's Lisa Casaclaying up to bat now. And a hard hit down the foul line. It's a big cut. It's been called foul. So she did make some contact with it. Nice hard hit. Benbow. Ramadan ties the side. So New South Wales are now, they've increased their lead, so they're at 6 runs now. At the end of 3, Victoria still yet to score. And not for the lack of trying, though. It's great. Everyone's swinging. Everyone's having a hit. Just some New South Wales showing that dominance again. First up to bat for Victoria going into the top of the 4th is the third base, Jessica Chomley. The game earlier today, Jessica Chomley hit 2 really hard line drives. Hard hits, ground hits. I mean, they went straight through the infield. And I know she got a double on one of them. Very happy with that. She was struggling yesterday. So see her up against Fairhurst. But, you know, I know she's keen to bat, but at the same time, she's been an absolute wall at third, so we all have our strengths. Oh, it's popped up. It's gone to the side. Scott's there under it. Scott was all over that. Lance Scott's an excellent first base player. Very experienced. Been doing it seemingly forever. And very quick too. She'll get down on a bunch. She'll get around. This is really good. All right, now in the box. DP, Leah. No, hang on. On the wrong side. That's not that. That's Rosalind Hendy. I think Henley K2'd last turn at bat. And fouled away. Only one out. Handy needing to make something happen for her team. Oh, their query, did she go? I don't think she did. No, she didn't. Hendy needing to do something for a teen. That's definitely called. A KC on the DP. It's 2 out now. The catcher, Kylie Bracey. Another ball. Bracey, being a catcher, is going to have great knowledge about what to see on a ball, showing that it's moving, looking at those seams, eyeballing it to be able to make that quick decision about whether or not to swing. Being very picky, but 3 balls her way now. Hitters count. Fairhurst getting support from Scott and Commons out there. And takes a walk. And catches speed up. It's a runner. Jacqueline Davis coming into run. Up to bat now. The pitcher, Sarah Wickins. Two down. That's a nice strike. Nice cut, but no contact. You might be able to hear on the ambient mic, things are starting to get a bit noisier. More and more people are arriving. And that retires the side for KC. There's more people arriving. Being a national championship, no, it's not because they're just wanting to see who wins, and then we've got the men's grand final after this. But you know, it's an expectation that all the teams return to the grounds for the closing ceremony and awards. So a lot of those teams are coming back now in their off-diamond gear with their hoodies and tracksuit pants, because it is getting a bit cold out here. There's a few blankets I see out in the grandstand. People getting ready to set in for the night, so to speak. And looks like there's some changes coming in. I'm seeing a Victoria's coach, Lynn Clarkson, speaking to plate umpire Kerry Franklin. And as I've said before, we don't get notified of the changes. So if any of you recognise those changes are, please let me know, so that it's not because I'm blind. It's not, I promise. I can already see. I think that's Kylie Bracey still pitching in the 67, 88. I guess we'll see, yeah? Yeah, Jack Davis, she's like plate, Kerry Franklin, yes. Matt Beach, first. Second is Angela Broadbent, yes. And third, Jason Irvine. Oh, and it's fair. It's just hit inside the fair line. Gonna hold up at second. Flat on her guts. A stand-up double there for Kira Cox. She turned to look, and there was Coach Coleman standing there with his hands up saying, "Don't you move." She thought the safest thing to do was just to jump on the base with her hands on it. Up to bat now is top of the lineup again, centre field's Belinda Somerville. What a great hit, though, by Kira Cox. Oh, and that's another one. Is that going? Oh, what an incredible catch. What an amazing catch. Melanie Grandcourt dove down to get that, lost her visor in the process, but maintained control of the ball. That's amazing. The query that's just been had there is whether or not they're just asking the second base umpire, Angela Broadbent, whether or not Kira Cox tagged up at second base there. And Rebecca Casaclang is up to bat now in the box. Yeah, so that's what they've done. They've got the ball, they've gone out to second, turned her and said, well, how's that? But umpire Broadbent said no. She tagged up before going. Looks like Shelley Hull has gone to 2 for Steph Wolf. Thank you very much for that information. And Nikki Bembo takes a great catch at shortstop. Would have been a bit of an easy lob for her. I mean, she moved twice as far as I'd be able to do in that space of time, but for her, I guess it's no big thing. Up to bat again, the pitcher, Suzanne Fairhurst. And with Cox on third, waiting to come in, Fairhurst looking at increasing the lead. Because what's 6 runs when you can have 8? Great pitch by Wickins there. Not awarded. Kerry Franklin says no. Although Kylie Bracey hoping to convince her. Fairhurst not tempted. She's still going to be waiting for that favourite pitch. And of course, Wickins is not going to want to give it to her. You've got to query whether or not you'd want to just maybe try and walk her. Or take an opportunity. This will be a miss hit. It's a foul ball. That's a big strike there against Suzanne Fairhurst. Could hear the disappointment from some of the spectators. Maybe putting on some high expectations on Fairhurst, hoping she's going to send another bomb over the fence. Wickins is going to try and stop that, of course. Oh, that's a huge out for Wickins. A KC on Suzanne Fairhurst. Oh, that's a big out. A big out. Wickins is going to be super chuffed with that. Fingers crossed she rubs it in her sister's face too. That'll be good. I got your teammate. Sucker. No, well done, Wickins. What a great out for you. There appears to be some changes. I'm seeing plate umpire Kerry Franklin heading back to the official scorers there. Charmaine John's now moved into third for New South Wales. So Katie Gaynor is out. And Danielle Ramadan, first out. Up now is the third, as a left field's Melanie Grandcourt, or GC, as some call her. Oh, John's just got for another out. That's the second out. Thank you very much, Nicole Gibson and Andrea Wells, for helping me keep track of who's gone where. The thing is, even though you arguably have a better kind of view in some ways, in some respects, because through the perspex and everything, but when you see people and you know how they play, you know what they look like moving around. I know that there's some people I could see walking across an oval in the distance, and I'll be able to know exactly who that is. So batting now for Victoria. Up the top of the lineup, Carly Hosek, centre field. A great swing by Hosek. Down. Nope. VIC really needing to get on. Oh, it's gone down. Castleclaim. Oh, she's beaten it! Despite Scott's best attempts to get that ball, the throw wasn't going to be in time. Top effort from Carly Hosek, now on first base. Up to bat now is second baseman, Shelley Hull. It's 2 out. Victoria need to get their butts in gear and get into this game. Because if they don't make something happen now, then New South Wales is only 1 run away from victory. It's popped up. It's getting there. Scott's under it. And an easy take for Scott. Well, it's an easy take for Scott. It's not an easy take for the rest of us. The rest of us would probably be freaking out at that ball coming from such a great height straight onto our heads. But for her, she makes it look like it was the easiest thing in the world. Victoria now retired with no runs. It is absolutely imperative they do not let New South Wales score. If New South Wales score, that is the ball game. We don't play for time here. We are playing for innings, and a full game is usually 7 innings. However, a mercy rule can come into effect at this point, which is if there's 7 runs ahead, then that's a mercy. And you don't want to be going out a national championship on a mercy. Just because it doesn't feel good, you know. It's not because there's any kind of shame, you know. Some people, you just get outclassed. You can't do nothing about that. I mean, New South Wales have been having such a strong game with the bats and the pitching, combined with the pitching of Suzanne Fairhurst, you know. It's just been, they've gone through completely undefeated into the final. So it just doesn't feel great when you aren't able to convert those hits into runs in a final. Just doesn't do well for the psyche, I think. Call for strike with Leanne Scott first up to bat, first base player. Oh, what a great pitch. Yes, and it's rewarded. Sarah Wickins taking the charge here to stop the advancement of New South Wales for the championship. Some solid pitching from her. She pitched the entire game before against Tasmania. I think this Victorian side has gone largely unchanged from the previous game that they played literally just the time slot before. Scott fouls it off. the crowd feeling the mood here coming through. They're trying to keep it positive, but there's a bit of a somber feel, it seems. It's been called fair. It's gone, and it's another one that's just gone over the bag, back into the corner. Scott's standing up at second. Easy double for her. And she is chuffed. She's now scoring position. She scores. This is the ball game. Victoria calling time. Benbow wanting to run into the dugout for something. I think the sun has hit that point in that way. It's at the grandstand. There's a little gap where the main entrance section is. You know, the chairs all above it and everything, but there's just a little section there. And when the sun sets, there's a certain point where that sun just comes streaming in through, and you are nearly blind if you're in that position. So the right field still has a bit of sun to contend with, but now, thankfully for left and centre, they no longer have to deal with the sun being there, but it's coming in now for shortstop, and it'll soon be in the pitcher's circle eye line, which is potentially very dangerous. And for a lot of us, when we were that play in this grade, the over 35s, when we were younger, that you didn't have these face shields that are out now. So if you grew up pitching or you grew up playing without them and you played for a long time, sometimes the adjustment's a bit difficult to start wearing them. I know I've tried doing it and it feels a bit weird. Even being a catcher myself, wearing all of that gear is not a problem. I'm used to it, but a face shield I'm not. Batting for New South Wales right now is let me just check. I wonder if she's changed her uniform number. I don't have that uniform number listed on my New South Wales card. It looks a bit like it's Itsumi Yonzawa. Yeah, it's Itsumi. Oh, thank you. Yes, number 6. She's not on the card that we got given, the lineup card. So Itsumi Yonzawa goes down. I wonder if that was part of the previous conversation that Coach Coleman had with plate umpire Kerry Franklin, and announced that Yongzawa was back in and asking her to be added to the card. It may be a case too that the information for the lineup cards that was taken up to the office, they realised afterwards it was incomplete. Coming into the game for New South Wales is Elizabeth Gosby. Gosby was recently out here playing for North Shore in the State 35 Championships and was named pitcher of the tournament. I wonder if she's gonna come in and pitch. New South Wales still chasing that one run. If they get that one run, the game over. But if they don't, is she going to come in and have a pitch in the dish? I wonder. Still a strong batter, but called for strike. Ellie Gosby batting, yeah. I've caught Ellie. She's Elizabeth Gosby, known as Ellie. Oh, it's popped up behind us. Looks like that was going straight for my face. It's because I had my name in. It's because I had her name in my mouth, and I mentioned her. I'm just kidding. We play in the same team for our winter association. So staying alive. Gosby, another one of the really experienced players that make up the depth to this very strong New South Wales side. Two-stroke batting, facing up, ready to go. Oh, and it's a cracker. It's gone out in between. Hosek's there. They're going to try and make her at home. Oh, she's done it. She has done it. She has scored 7th run. Ladies and gentlemen, that should be the ball game. Yes, it's been called. It has been called. New South Wales have it. They have secured the bag. Congratulations, New South Wales. Finished on a mercy. An absolutely amazing effort too by Victoria. Sometimes the score doesn't reflect how well you play, and they've put in a top effort. They continue to be amazing. We're going to stick around here and watch these cheers. And then what I'm going to do is I'll just check whether or not I need to start a new live stream for the awards performances, the awards or not. I'll have to kind of confirm that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's the ball game. They're going to go and shake their hands. The next game we have coming up is going to be, what time is it? So it's going to be 5 p.m. So just over half an hour till the men's grand final occurs. And then we have the awards that will occur after that. I'm not too sure if we will do a separate live stream for that or whether or not we'll just keep it following on from the men's final. Either way, we're going to end the live stream now. Thank you very much for sticking around and chatting and joining in. We'll be back in about half an hour for the men's grand final. There was a game that was going on just before to determine who that was. So admittedly, I don't know who's in the grand final. I'm sorry.